Hey, some friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Symptomistic, like optimistic, but make it Sims. And if this young lady looks familiar, it is because she is Rich and Alicia's daughter and Kenya's little sister. It is time to age her up. I would like to play high school years, and I would like to do a storyline with these children. Well, she has an even younger sister who we are going to age up as well. Their age gap is pretty close. I'm rambling, but that's just because I'm so excited. And yeah, we're going to kick this off. So if you like creative Sim videos, keep watching. Let's talk about what her style is going to be. So she is going to be pretty preppy. And so if you don't know anything about the Lawrences, you're new to my channel. First of all, the playlists are in the description. So hurry up and watch them so you don't feel too out the loop. But long story short, her family was a rags to riches family. They started off with nothing and now they have millions, maybe a million. They have a lot of money. And so Egypt, her name is Egypt, has grown up with money always, unlike her big sister who did, she lived different socioeconomic classes throughout The Sims. And Egypt is used to having money. She's used to kind of people knowing who the family is. And so that makes her a little self-conscious, a little aware, probably more aware than like the average teen would be. I think of her very much as like a Black American princess and not like the Halle Berry movie, like the booklet, like the Jack and Jill, like that's kind of the vibe she's giving. Like she's a nice girl, she gets good grades, she wants to look good on paper, she doesn't want to do anything to embarrass her family, and she wants to live up to all the expectations. And so, her style is preppy and put together, and I thought it was cute to give her this like Burberry style skirt because it kind of has like a preppy vibe. And also, it does show that they have money. She doesn't really hide the fact that she has money because she can't. I also was excited to use this base game shirt. I don't know why I said skirt. Base game shirt, because how often do you get to use base game things? And they kind of just fit right in. And her traits, let's talk a little bit about her traits and her aspirations while we have a moment. So she's a bookworm, she's a little squeamish, and of course she's a perfectionist. Maybe more traits will develop as time goes on, but I'm not really sure she has the academic aspiration. Ultimately, she wants to be a scientist. I don't know if that'll change as she explores, high school and kind of finds her interest, but she's always been into science. She kind of wants to break that like barrier of female Sims in science, so we'll see how that goes. I left a trait blank for Egypt because I do think so far we know that high school years will come with some traits, so maybe those traits will fit her. Maybe it'll be, I don't think she's awkward, or like I feel like she knows how to put on, she's pretty popular, I guess I will say that, like just based on like who she is. She doesn't really have to do anything, but I think she also, she always wants to be top of the class, top of everything. And I decided to give her red boots, not these over the knee. I'm going to go back to the other boots because I wanted to show that even though she's really preppy, she does have her own, she does have style. She's aware of trends and things like that because, she has access to so many things. And she wears glasses, but she doesn't need them. She just, again, it's her style. It's what she's trying to do to express herself. So hopefully, you guys like this outfit, and then we will move on to the next one. I also have to tell you that I recorded this video several times because my computer kept crashing. It was very stressful, and I will do my best to make this like a non-hot mess because I recorded this so many times. I changed her glasses to be a little more subtle, gave her some diamond studs because, that just fit her a little better. Also, I'm obsessed with this hair. Let me know in the comments if you need to know where this hair is from, but you can probably look up Sim Nicki Minaj hair because I think it's a Nicki Minaj hair, and it's just so sleek. I love putting sleek hairs on my Sims that are like slim. I just think it's like a whole vibe. And I did want to make her slim because, you know, I felt like that was kind of like Rich's body type. So I wanted her. She looks a lot like Rich, probably even more like Rich than Kenya does. And, you know, her face is like a little more angular and sharp. And I just, you know, it's giving Naomi Campbell. I'm loving it. We are well into our search for good formal wear, and I will say that one thing about her style, she does prefer kind of neutral. Sometimes she does like pops of colors and things like that when, you know, she's trying to like jazz it up, but like her base of her outfit, she prefers like neutrals and like minimalist preppy is her vibe. But for her formal wear, as I mentioned, she's very aware of like what society thinks and her place with her parents. So she is willing to explore a little color. Her mom loves to see her in color. Her mom loves like girly colors and things like that. And I'm obsessed with this dress. I think it's rusty. I apologize if it's not rusty. But it took me a while. I cut a lot of the footage out. It took me a while to find a dress that I felt like was age appropriate, but also like cool and interesting. So she has this like light pink ombre dress, and I think this fits her. And it also like sometimes it's interesting to see how certain things work better on certain sim presets or sim bodies. I guess it's kind of like real life. Anyway, Egypt is also a little insecure about her lips, so she tries to pick colors that don't draw too much attention to them. And I'm telling you all of Egypt's deepest secrets. The kids at school, they won't really know this. They'll just think she's like Little Miss Perfect. And that's how she prefers it. But deep down, she does have things that she's struggling with as a teen. And hopefully, you know, we can figure out how to explore that in some gameplay. And I did give her some eyeshadow for this. Cryptic Sims. If y'all don't have Cryptic Sims eyeshadow, why you even have eyeshadow? But I gave her some eyeshadow, toned it down a little bit, gave her a little blush, not too much, just enough to like bring out the features of her face. Again, this is a special occasion, so she wants to look nice. I gave her these drop earrings. She tends to stick to studs, but this just pulled the whole look together. I didn't even have to do the shoes. I love these dresses where I don't have to do the shoes. And Egypt always has her nails done. Always, always, always. Grooming, not a hair out of place. Like Egypt is presentable at all times. And so I'm going to give her like a dainty little bracelet to kind of go with this. And then we will move on to active wear, which Egypt, she doesn't love to be active. She will. So this outfit I picked was I was trying to channel Dion and Clueless, if you remember. I feel like she had on like I feel like they had on like black and white or something like that. Maybe it wasn't Dion. Maybe it was the other girl that Cher doesn't really care for that says it's like a full on Monet that had this like type of jumpsuit. But I wanted to do like the black and white kind of look, something she just put on. I also wanted her to have a scarf because I was thinking of Dion, but that scarf was too alpha. You know, any Maxis Match scarves that look cute, link them in the description or just tell me where to get them. So I gave her a baseball cap instead because, you know, when you work out, your hair gets a little out of place, and Egypt does not like to look out of place at all. Gave her some lip chap and some white sneakers and did her nails as usual because even if she has to go to gym, her nails will be done. And then we move on to sleepwear, which she also keeps very girly. Yeah, again, it was like interesting. This whole creating teen experience is interesting. I have created teens before, but I just really wanted this group of teens to like look like teens. And so let me know if I did a good job or she looks like super mature. It's really difficult because a 13-year-old and an 18-year-old could look totally different. And children, teens develop in all kinds of ways. So I did my best, but I wanted her to have something girly like pajamas. I feel like she is the kind of girl that is at home watching Bridgerton or some other kind of romantic type of thing. And of course, we're going to give her a bonnet, and this bonnet glitched out like crazy. This is probably around when my computer kept crashing. And I don't know if it was my game, my CC, my computer. This computer's old, so who knows? But we'll see how she looks at the end. I will go through because I did have to redo some outfits. And we are moving on to party wear, which party wear was interesting because, again, I think a lot of like teen and coming of age life is just trying on things that are different and, dealing with like the different influences of your parents, your friends, your peers. And I think the outfit that she picks is an outfit that her friends kind of encourage her to buy. They did want her to step out and like wear some color. And it's still pretty neutral. Like, this is the dress. I go back and forth, but this is ultimately the dress that I pick. It's still pretty neutral, and but it does have a little bit of a color, and it's a little edgy. It's a little more edgy than something she would normally wear, but I think it looks amazing on her. Her slim build, her sleek hair, her like angular face. I feel like it really goes. And for some reason, like once it all comes together, it gives me like Aaliyah, Queen of the Damned vibes. Like I end up doing some like winged liner, which is also not her vibe. I feel like she tries to balance out her like sharp features with more like preppy girly looks. And this is like a fun way of her kind of giving into that uniqueness. And you'll see I'm like playing with the hairs and I give her a different hair, but ultimately in the end, I end up going back probably because my game crashed. But we'll see. I'll see when it's time to actually go to a party if we can switch it up. And I really need to delete those shoes because they default every time I try to do swimwear. And I end up going with a tan one piece that I felt like looked great on her. And it was like the cutouts made it seem like fun and youthful, but it was still kind of covered up. I just felt like this fit her body. It kind of added like some curves to her. And then I gave her some fun sunglasses, which I haven't used these sunglasses before, so let me know what you think. I wanted to kind of make it a little more childlike. I hope it's not too childlike for her personality, but I wanted to make it a little childlike, and I made them black because, again, she does like to appear chic even if she's just a young teen. And then we move on to hot weather. This was a tough one for me. It made me feel like I need to download more teen summer outfits because a lot of these outfits felt a little too revealing or they felt like too old. Like, I thought this outfit was cute, but it didn't really fit her. It didn't seem like she would wear something like this form fitting. It didn't really fit her. So I wanted, a lot of these are cute and these could be teen outfits, just not this particular teen outfit. They might work on her sister. I can't wait till you guys see her sister. She is going to be so different and like polar opposites. And it's interesting the way these sisters deal with their life and like this family that they've been born into. And so I eventually get to this outfit, which I felt like looked a little mature, probably a more mature than, listen, I thought it was cute, but let me know what you think about it. It continued with the neutral. I did like the little checkered pattern. I felt like it gave a little extra to this outfit that was very simple. I also gave her these fun gold sandals just because I felt like she would maybe be outside or going to a picnic, so I gave her flats. And then I wanted to do something fun with her sunglasses because I felt like her outfit was like kind of serious and kind of like country club vibes. So I wanted to like give her some type of like young edge with these sunglasses, which are really cool. I would probably wear these sunglasses in real life. And so yeah, let me know what you think, how it came together. For her winter wear, I'm gonna be honest, like it randomized onto something that I thought worked perfectly. I end up just tweaking it slightly. Oh, you see I try hoops. Hoops do not work for her. It does not fit her personality at all. So we had to go back to the studs. But yeah, her winter outfit just ended up randomizing perfectly. It is not the warmest outfit at all, I will be honest. But, she probably is not outside in the cold any longer than she chooses to be because she could just get into an Uber. And yeah, I didn't like this top, but I liked the green vibes. So I end up giving her something that I'm pretty sure this is base game, even though it has like a holiday symbol on it, but I'm pretty sure it's base game. I love freezer bunnies, and these hunter style boots are so cute and they it ended up being like the perfect green. And so I think that worked out great. And then I'm going to give her some glasses, her faux lenses that she likes to wear. And I decided to make them white after like playing around with them a lot. Like I felt like the white, it just made it a little more interesting. It pops on her face a little more. And yeah, that's really about it for her outfits. I will show all of them at the end again, just so you can see. But I would love to know what you think is going to happen to Egypt. She is the middle child, just so you know. There's Kenya, Egypt, and then Molly, who is the youngest, and you'll see her in a short while. But I'm curious to know what you think life will be like in high school. And at this point, I don't even know if they're gonna let me do these two teens going to high school at the same time. I don't even know, but we'll see. I think the high school year's live stream will happen before this video comes out. So, hopefully by then we'll know and you'll have ideas to help me kind of push forward. I think about giving her another outfit. It doesn't work, so we'll just wrap it up here. It's really been a pretty long cast video anyway. Thank you all for watching. If you want to know more of this family's history, there is a whole playlist. There's multiple playlists on them. There's about the parents, there's about her older sister. So I would really appreciate it if you watch them in the description. Like this video to see more Sims content. Comment. I do talk back. We all talk to each other in the comments. I'm Simtomistic, like optimistic, but make it Sims. Thank you all for watching and being my Sim friends. Bye.